disguise me in a song I'll never hear. Lay my bones to rest with your fear. Nothing else can move these roots. Nothing but your withheld truth. No stones unturned, every letter burned. I read and reread every word, and I was misheard. So I'll get out of this shallow grave, wash my claim from your name. Oh, disguise me inside cryptid prose, caught between the lines that we chose. Nothing else can see these roots. Nothing but our shared youth. Stones unturned, every letter burned. I read and reread every word, and I was misheard. So I'll get out of this shallow grave, wash my claim from your name, and in hope of kindled flame, ashtray whispers of blame. Where I elude you, you erode me. When I elude you, you erode me. So I'll get out of this shallow grave, wash my claim from your name, and in hope of kindled flame, ashtray whispers of blame. Ashtray whispers of blame. Ashtray whispers of blame. I wouldn't ask you to treat me kind. Wouldn't ask you to read my mind. But I might ask for you to stay. I wouldn't hope for your love.
everybody, and welcome to the Lotus Fire Showroom. My name is Pyrus Manaburst. I'm here with my wife.
Hi.
And Yuri. He's there too. But nobody else is. We're playing Tales of Vesperia. The sound should be on. Let's make sure the sound's going through. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna keep trying to get the fell arms, though. That's causing problems because we gotta actually like get further in the story to get some of them. Yeah, you're gonna monster the monsters? Giganto monsters?
No, I was gonna say we need to test the splitter so that way I can use my headset.
That's too late now.
Huh?
Whoa.
I was just forgetting about it.
The sky
What's
is...
wrong?
I'm not getting looking for
Yuri?
Estelle? Repeat?
Play one more time around, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I saved.
Ouch, hey, hold on a sec.
Yuri!
I
It's
forget-
really you, right?
What?
You're not a ghost or something?
We beat
Oh,
Alexei.
good. You have a shadow.
Yeah, I'm living. And yeah, that hurts.
Beat Alexei. The girl from the Knights stabbed us.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Duke saved us.
Thank
and
goodness.
took
I'm
the
so
sword back.
happy.
Gotcha.
Repeat just rushed out all of a sudden. I was so surprised.
He's like, he's alive. Stop using your healing powers!
She's not gonna stop.
Thanks. I'm fine now.
Actually, all things considered, the Autophagos is
Is
already
that
here, so...
wound from when you fell from Zaude?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I can't tell you how happy I am.
Sorry to make you worry.
I want to go tell everyone. They'll be so happy.
What's everybody doing?
Rita went to Zaude with Judith.
Just don't put any sauce on the
She said there was a lot to study, being ancient ruins and all.
That's Rita.
Like, Zade just came out of the middle of the ocean.
Patty's helping out with repairs on the Fiertia too. Carol and Raven went back to Dawngrass. It seems that relations between the Empire and the guilds are worsening again.
I can't imagine
Still
why.
like that?
Supposedly it's because of Zaude. They went to make sure the guilds didn't do anything rash.
First Heracles, then that. Guild or not, people
You
are
all
gonna be on
made
guard.
2 calamity level mistakes.
It's troubling
and you're
Yoder as
still
well.
on the guild's butt?
And
That's
Flynn is
incredible,
being
dude.
Flynn and going off to all corners of the world.
Everyone's working
Oh my
hard.
God, Flynn.
They thought they should do what they can, even without you.
Yeah.
Because we knew. We knew you were alive.
Yeah, just got stabbed.
Even Flynn took ships out to look for you so many times.
You didn't think of
I'm
looking
so
at his
sorry.
hometown?
How long has it been?
Apparently long enough.
But thanks to you, I'm all fixed up.
So I guess Duke
You
had
should still rest today. Rita, Carol, they can all
I
wait
mean,
a
he got
little
stabbed
longer
and
to
fell off a
see
giant
you.
tower.
Yeah.
Probably washed up on the shore, too.
As you wish.
No, he said he caught him as he was falling.
Oh.
Because he didn't want to lose the blade in the sea.
Oh, yeah. True. Real and true. After Zelda.
Estelle, repeat. Sorry to worry you.
I love that these
We
are
were
different.
stuck on top of Zaude. We couldn't get down. But Flynn and all the rest of the knights managed to help us.
Sounds like everyone had a pretty rough time.
But we're all safe now. All of us. I'm so happy.
The air crisis, Duke, the Autophagos. We still got a mountain of problems to deal with.
We're only halfway, aren't we?
No.
Mark, did you finish this game in 45 minutes?
45 hours? No, we are
Sorry, 45.
well above halfway. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I'm wondering if we're like 1 or 2 dungeons away. There is some stuff we need to do before the final dungeon appears, but I'm pretty sure we're really close. And when the final dungeon appears, that's when we can get all the Giganto monsters as well as the Felons quarter. The guys who can fly. Where do they want us to go? That just means go somewhere.
Alexei unleashed something terrible.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
tired
Alexei.
of all this freeing the world nonsense.
Just what is the Autophagos?
Who knows? A catastrophe. It can't be anything good.
Ginormous tentacle and
Guess I
stuff.
get to fight a big one this time.
Yeah, but
It certainly is.
yeah.
So, you're going after it?
It doesn't look like I'll have a normal life if I don't.
A normal life.
A normal life? What do you mean,
For
dude?
everyone.
Yeah, that's enough, right?
Yes, it is.
I thought I heard a familiar voice. Oh, it's really you.
I think that's Liam O'Brien.
Thanks, everybody.
Don't go taking that young lady around everywhere. She must be tired.
What do you mean? Estelle, were you using your power?
She fixed up every wounded person who came back. We're all in her debt.
Of course she's using her power, dude. The Autophagos is already here.
If there's anything else I can
She's
do,
like,
please
no,
let me
whoa,
know.
wait a minute. I can help people with no drawbacks?
Nice to see the lower
It's like, do you
quarters
not
back
see
to
the
normal.
ginormous tentacle going across the sky?
It'd be perfect if only that thing in the sky weren't there.
Don't worry. Leave it to brave Vesperia.
There you
Name
go
drops his
again.
company. Nice.
And just how are you gonna close up that hole in the sky?
Hey, if anyone can do it, Yuri can.
They're saying it's a hole. I mean, I guess we did see a
Yeah,
hole.
he
Actually.
never makes promises he can't keep.
Yeah, because a hole
That's
opened
far
up in the
enough.
shield and then it appeared.
Now you, what do you
Hey,
want?
the LeBlanc squad.
They're gonna try and arrest us again.
He's got his wand approach.
I
don't know if he's
say,
gonna try to arrest him.
take a look at this.
Huh? A warrant? For me?
Just Yuri?
I say a knight's duty is to apprehend the unlawful.
So I'm the only one with a bounty on my head? Nobody else?
I'm surprised.
That has nothing to do with the matter
Actually,
at
I feel
hand.
like, no, I'm not surprised. Raven should have one, though.
Yeah.
We have a proposal. Return to the Knights, and this all goes away.
Thank you for liking the live, Kate.
What?
Someone high up is making a fuss about leaving you to do as you please. So,
You'd feel better putting the reins on me.
now you've got the idea.
Hey, Swan!
What? Where? Hey,
We
wait!
also haven't gotten. Schwann's dead.
So long, everyone!
Take care.
Except they know Schwann's actually alive. As Raven.
But that's the
Just
thing,
as
he's
I
not.
thought. And I
Raven's
wouldn't
like,
have it
Schwann
any
died
other
10 years
way.
ago, now he's dead for real. Leave me alone.
So who has an issue with him running around and doing as he please? The
Let's
girl?
go!
The council. I think.
Arrest that man!
But I love how he's like, I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's do this.
He's like, yep, that's life, baby.
This hill's pretty brutal.
Those knights are amazing.
They ran up one hill
They
and he's like,
are tenacious.
Right? They ran all over the world. How is this?
buddy, you fought against like big A monsters.
Where did you
here's
come from?
no.
Patty, where did you come from?
Because she said she was helping move.
Baola,
Thank the Seven Seas. I knew you were still alive.
Yep, still kicking. Somehow.
It's just a little stab wound.
Oh,
Huh?
Hey, Judith!
Yeah, I assume
Estelle, I
they're gonna
just came to
strap
get
Baola back
you.
to it. She needs to be there.
Where's Rita?
Rita's in Ospio putting together all of her research. You'll come too, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind me catching a ride.
He's like, I gotta get
Then
out of here
let's go.
anyway.
Sorry to make you worry, Judy.
My heart was about to burst from worrying so much.
Yeah, right.
The sauntering.
Hey, I really mean it.
Wait!
Not again. Just once. Just once I want to take it easy when I leave someplace. Goodbye, knights.
Get back here!
Good. You know when they you
Seeing the Autophagos just there in the sky, it's horrible.
Yeah.
What if she didn't
To
do
think
it?
that catastrophe from the legend was hidden up there all along. It's creepy.
It just showed up in the sky out of nowhere. All the people must be so worried.
I'd rather see what we're up against than let it grow out of control somewhere hidden away.
Your spirit is amazing, Judith.
Like,
It
showed
might be a
up,
good thing
and
to
then
have the danger
her-
right out in front of
she
us,
ended
though.
up flashing
It'll
out
bring
into
together
the
people
different
who'd never get
dark
along otherwise.
desires.
True.
I think so, but we don't.
When you can no longer
I
deny
see
the
where you're going, but we
Autophagos
don't know that the
exists,
Autophagos
all that's
actually
left is to
affects people's
face
minds
it.
that way. It wasn't
You're
just
right.
stated in the legends we heard. We know almost nothing about it, to be fair, but
We almost know nothing about it except that it's connected to air, and she uses air. So
everybody. She doesn't use air. Blastia uses air.
Blastia uses air, yeah. So what if she had a Hermes Blastia?
No, I don't think so. How weird that is.
Right.
You kind of see it in front of the mountains, but it's not. It doesn't really exist there.
Because it's supposed to be like going around the world, right?
I think so. Like if you back up, you can kind of see it in front of the mountains anyway.
Yeah. We're going to
Ospio. Don't remember what happened there.
Putting together her research.
No, what happened at the landslide? Like, oh, I said it was a landslide on the right side of the map. You can't go further past Ospio that way on foot.
Yeah, there was a giant explosion.
Oh, is it when they
Eureka!
nuked it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Rita, Yuri is.
We're more invisible to her than a camouflaged
She went
cuttlefish.
Eureka.
It seems like she's
Fish.
blind to
She
everything but her
ran
research
so
right now.
fast. She was running faster than Lloyd on that like.
I can't really blame the people here
Oh
for
my
treating
God,
her
yeah.
like such a weirdo.
She looked so happy. She must have discovered
Like,
something.
faster than you can ever run
I hope
until
so.
Symphonia.
Let's
You
go
don't
and
get
see.
that bonus here.
I love how he's like. No wonder people call her a weirdo.
Can you
I'm
imagine
really
living here
glad
and
to
just
see
seeing
you're
that
still
happen on a daily
breathing,
basis?
Yuri.
Sorry that I made you look
I don't
for
think
so
she'd
long.
see it on a daily
Well,
basis on
it
account of
wasn't
like.
my first treasure
Yeah.
hunt, was it?
Takes a long
Estelle
time
was
to
the
figure out
first
who
one who
she is.
found him, though.
Right.
She wouldn't say
So
Eureka if she
alas,
hadn't been at
we
it
were
for a while.
delayed.
Are you really treating me like some pretty bauble to be picked up?
Yes.
You're the treasure I've always been looking for.
Oh boy.
Now that's true on multiple levels.
No special meaning. I mean what I said.
Indeed, you are all treasures to me.
And now we're off on another treasure hunt?
Exactly.
We'll have to be quick and be sure nobody gets
Yeah,
to
you
our
ever,
loot
you ever
before
look at the
us.
characters and you're like, ah, this character's the one they want to represent the feminine side of the party. I should say the sexuality feminine side of the party.
Yes. The fan service character.
I guess you could say that. I want to say you're probably right. I'm gonna do it by looking at Judith's costume.
She's the fan service character.
That one's what's funny is that this one is like, this is a guy's costume. That's what strikes me. None of the other like characters have reference costumes that are a different gender.
So they probably wanted to give her something that would be like sexualized because all the female outfits are sexualized.
But that's not 100% true either. Oh, actually, I think maybe Rita has a different gender character.
Oh yeah. Symphonia. Bad dude. Blonde hair.
Mythos? Mythos on Patty, yeah. That's not for Rita, but yeah.
Yeah, it's on Rita.
No. Rita's reference costume is for an older game.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, this is a character from Xenosaga. That's like somewhat sexualized. It's a bit sexualized itself, like in terms of nurse outfits. You know what you're looking at.
That's the sexualized.
Sexualized version of that's a sexy maid.
That's sexy.
I feel like the exposed belly button might be it, particularly in the thought process of those years. But
Well, yeah, because like an outfit like that normally wouldn't have an exposed belly.
except she's like a cowboy character, right? So like, if you're a girl cowboy, usually they do have the belly button out.
Yes and no.
I think so. But then again, I can't say that's not sexualization, so.
So, from what I'm understanding of actually seeing girls who do the cowboy thing and are ranchers and whatnot.
I meant in media, not in real life, but yes.
Oh, in media, yeah, absolutely. They always mess around with it. Hers is. I'm so glad they made the 12-year-old non-sexual.
Duh. Yeah, he's got.
Please, like you don't know that they sexualize
teenagers, but yeah.
We should be able to calculate the force field stability coefficient. So...
Rita?
We can make a key formula.
No, you guys gotta
Efficiency
take
is
a nap here.
okay. Making a stable, non-dispersing piece should be...
Hey, Rita.
What? Don't bother me! Huh? Oh, it's you. How did you get into... Wait, you're...
I left the door
Hi.
open, also we picked the lock last time.
Where the hell were you? I looked all over for you, you know.
Sorry about that.
Well,
Wasn't
whatever.
exactly conscious.
I don't have time to argue about that. I have something very important to talk to Estelle about.
To Estelle?
Oh yeah, she was trying to fix her.
I may have found
air
a way to
consumption.
control the behavior of air.
Really? That's great, Rita!
I learned lots of things when I investigated Zaude, like
Zaude,
how we
which
might
is
be
our
able to
job as a
apply the
great giant
techniques
area for-
used there. However,
That is related to Estelle's power as a child of the full moon?
we need to interact with the air to make it recombine freely according to a formula. This is something only Estelle can do.
But yeah, my comment on like, oh, the
If
character
only
that's
I
like
hadn't
the
given
sexual
Dane Nomos back.
femininity character always like, besides the obvious curves,
Did you
can
meet
see that
Duke?
like Estelle and Rita don't walk
Yeah, they don't have
specific ways, but she
saunter.
saunters. She's like,
Yeah, he saved
there's a
me.
hip toss involved.
Well, he said
It's
it
like
was so he
Ruby
could
and
recover the sword.
Well, also when you look
That
at their
sword's
heels,
different
they're
from the
wearing
child of the
small
full
heels,
moon.
so they don't have
I
to
doubt
walk
it could
with
be a
saunter,
substitute.
Where she's wearing higher heels, where you need to walk with a saunter with them in order
But
to
that control
maintain your
formula
balance.
you used on Estelle, that was to control the power of the child of the full moon, wasn't it?
Yeah. So if we're going to control the air with this theory, we have to release the control formula on Estelle.
So, if everything goes right, we control the air. But if we screw up, the air will get even worse and the world will fall to the Autophagos. Is that about right?
That's quite a bold
How
plan.
Patty's just hanging out with Repeat.
She's like, this dog's kind of cool though. I don't understand what you guys
It's
are
a
talking
plan
about.
as bold as jellyfish
Except
stuck
Patty
in
probably
shallow
understands both of
waters.
herself.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
Sure.
Estelle's pretty decent.
Let's go with that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Estelle
I'm
understands
sure it'll
the
be
theory really
fine.
well, but
Estelle,
Patty
believe me.
is
Lend me your
surprisingly
power.
knowledgeable about some of this stuff.
Has adventured enough to be like.
Are you scared?
No, I'm happy. I might still be able to use my power to help others.
Didn't
Rita,
stop you today, did it?
please let me know if there's anything I can do.
So what exactly do we need to do?
And what you can do.
No, she can do. That's not true. So what happened? Remember, it's because she did something that instead of like using air, she consumed her life force to heal people.
Well, I'm not completely finished working everything out. Give me a little more time.
Okay, we'll go see Carol and Raven while you figure things out.
In the first place, then.
Great. I'll go too.
I don't
I've
think
got
she
all the
asked him
materials I
permission
need
if
in my
I'm being
head. I'll let you know when I work it all out.
All right, me hearties, let's get going.
We gotta go get the other two.
Dawngrest. There's a skit.
Yep.
Ooh, if he was safe, the least he could have done is let us know. That idiot.
Yeah, if we'd known he was okay, we wouldn't have wasted all this time looking for him.
But we wouldn't have known he was all right if we hadn't looked.
Which is why he should have let us know in the first place. I mean, we looked all over.
We'd be too worried about him if we hadn't.
You were really worried, weren't you, Rita?
What?
Thank goodness you're safe, Fury. Yes,
I
I'm
love how
so
it's the girls
glad.
talking about
And
this.
just look how
Yeah, this
happy
was literally the
Rita
name of the
is.
skit was, glad Yuri's safe.
Are you happy?
She implies that there's going to be the same thing from the guy's perspective.
Yeah.
What's Estelle's costume from another character? Oh, it's Till's this one.
You're welcome to change the costumes again if you want.
Well, I think they're okay.
Okay.
I like the secondary Namco characters.
Yeah, I thought those looked cool.
Okay, I don't remember what part of the map I'm just.
That way.
It's not just the middle of that pack of force. The fog!
Cool.
There's so many of these.
A method for controlling the air, huh? I hope it goes okay.
Yeah. If it doesn't, we'll have to keep our end of the bargain with Pharaoh.
So shouldn't we stop it right away?
There's no real hurry. I'm sure they'll do fine.
Yeah, they can handle this.
I have faith in them now.
That's the second one.
Yeah, the other one was like on an island, right?
Yeah. So we have the tiny rope.
So there's probably fell arms in here. The reason we need to get these is because we need the upgraded ring. That's the difference.
Yeah.
But this is a super dungeon, I guess not. Not that I think we're gonna fight Kratos on this fully through.
Found the high school underwater.
Ah, yeah.
That's the tower, so you need to go into the forest.
That's what no, we can't enter this side.
That's not
It is Dawngrass. There's the chain. But I keep forgetting there's walls around Dawngrass. You can only enter from the other two sides.
Right.
Carol! Ravine!
Damn it! Why did I have to do it?
Hey, Harry.
That was the Dawn's grandson, Harry, right?
Carol, what are you doing?
Yuri!
Oh. Carol, what are you wearing?
I can't believe you! You should have told me you were alive!
Sorry for worrying you.
They all say
But
the
I'm
same
back.
thing!
Well, aren't you tough? That's my boy.
He's the only one who didn't say it.
I said Yuri was my boy first.
I ain't handing him over to you, Patty darling.
If you're both done messing around, we just saw Harry. Did something happen to him?
There's been just a teensy bit of trouble. The Union's kind of a ship without a captain right now.
So the people won't come together unless there's some kind of core.
Core! That's it!
Yeah, you need a blaster core.
What's it? I've got it. Apatheia. It'll work if I use Apatheia. So even if the air stability coefficient keeps changing, if I connect one of those...
Hold on, forget the explanation. We wouldn't understand it anyway.
That's a heart!
Oh, okay. The Apatheia we gave to the Dawn should still be around, right?
That was Belius's Apatheia, the Cyanosael.
Rita's found a way to control air.
Really? Cool!
Do you know what happened to the Cyanosael after the Dawn died?
Nope.
What about Harry? Shouldn't he
Y'all
know,
think
being
like
the
that?
Dawn's grandson and all?
Good timing, too. I was just about to take him back. Go to the Union headquarters. We'll be back there soon.
He could have been. I think so there was mention that he might have been considered. Carol. Raven's not in the party?
Apparently not.
YOLO, I guess. Oh, see Harry? Where'd he go? Sagittarius? Harold! A bit younger at that time. Oh, I'm
Maybe he went down the way. No, but he definitely went this way.
I don't know, the camera angle was kind of weird because of the fact that it was like in the plaza. It pointed a weird way, so I'm gonna go towards Dawngrast's.
I thought they were coming from the other way.
And we'll look there after we look at the guild hall. Construction helmet squad.
The atmosphere is kind of strange.
Yeah. The Union is falling apart.
Oh, you don't
'Cause
say,
nobody
boyo!
wants to step in to take the Don's place. And the Don's heir ain't quite up to it. Come on, don't hang back now.
I was the one who led Grandpa to his death. Someone like me could never become a man like the Don was.
Nobody's saying you gotta become a man like the Don was. We're just saying you should at least show up to the succession meetings.
Hey, do you have the Dawn's Apatheia? We'd appreciate it
Nice,
if you
Rita.
could give it to
Real
us.
smooth.
Wow, that was quite a fastball, Rita.
That apatheia belongs to whoever succeeds the Dawn. It's not given to outsiders.
What? Well, when will they choose a successor?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Well then, who should we ask?
That boy's a real piece of work. Who's gonna protect the city if the Union isn't?
What? That would be our guild, of course.
Talking of whose guild, I know that you sent in your Clouds of Dawn members to Zod.
The Union has never been outstripped by the Empire. We cannot sit here and risk falling behind.
I say it was imprudent. It could have been taken as the Union's hostile act against the Empire.
In that case, we would defend our honor on the battlefield.
And who will be leading the battle? The Clouds of Dawn? If the Dawn got wind of that, he'd burst out laughing.
So why don't you boys in Altos throw your hat in the ring? Maybe then we'd see just how unpopular you really are.
This is ridiculous. Continue as you please till the world comes to an end, but don't bring up a war between the guilds. This isn't a joke.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Let's just set a bit of driftwood in the Dawn's chair. A hard existence being worn down by the waves lends it the exact same air of dignity.
What are you saying?
My, how ingenious.
Yeah, you just keep talking.
It's all right to be helped by your friends. Protect your friends, and they'll respond in kind. That was the last thing that the Dawn said to me.
Carol.
What? Who's this kid?
I can't do anything by myself, but I have my friends. Because my friends are there for me. I can do anything. They're still there for me, even now. Why isn't that good enough for the Union?
The boy is right. The best thing that the guilds ever had was their ability to help each other. There is always a way to deal with things, even if you aren't some great big leader.
The Dawn told you that from now on, you have to walk with your own feet. You know how to walk on your own feet, don't you?
You make it sound so easy, but actually...
Let's go. I'm gonna get sick if I have to stay here any longer.
Look at these freaking losers.
Hey, you, wait up!
Is Harry gonna end up taking over, or is Carol?
I don't think Carol, but...
What about the apatheia?
If you've got enough spare time to be hanging around those idiots, you'd be better off using it to think of another plan.
Another plan? It's not that easy.
You'll be able to come up with something if you just don't sleep for 3 days.
Why is it on me?
Why specifically 3 days, real quick?
Right?
Here.
Are you giving this to us?
No, this is going to be stolen.
What do you mean?
I owe you one.
Get a move on before the others realize it's gone.
To what do we owe this generosity?
I don't know. Maybe it just left a bad feeling in my stomach to get lectured by a kid like that.
Maybe there's some hope for that boy after all.
Remember when you let him practice with the sword?
So, now that we've gotten the apatheia, what's next?
Next up, we're going to the Zofair Rift. I'm going to use the unactivated air crane that's there.
The Rift? We're going someplace cold again? Mind if old Raven waits here?
Yeah, Raven
You'd
likes
rather
the
be
wolf.
cold than have the world be destroyed, wouldn't you?
But you cut that off before it finished.
Yeah. Too bad. And he's officially in the party.
I'm so glad Yuri's okay.
Men is just 2 dudes and a dog?
Are you kidding?
Yep.
The Atafagos, the whole world going nuts? There's no way that kid would miss this.
You weren't worried, Raven?
Maybe just a little. But guys like him keep getting up, no matter what happens, so... Nah, I wasn't too worried.
You really believe in Yuri, don't you, Raven?
Aw, you're gonna make this old man blush.
Raven and
A
Schwan.
completely different reaction to what the girls did.
Raven and Schwan are such different people. It's so funny.
Right?
Raven feels like he just took all of Schwan's like will to live and put it back into one person. To
I
be
feel
fair, he
like-
lives where there's a lot of freedom, so I guess it makes sense.
I feel like in terms of Raven, he gets to be himself again. Whereas Schwan, he's more like a puppet at this point.
What if he just gets to be himself for the first time as Raven? Like if he was a knight
But before he became a knight, originally, he would have been able to be himself.
But he became a knight. He was in the war because he was a knight.
Yeah. But I mean, like, maybe
It seems that the Union is still in disarray. They relied on the Dawn for too much. They're probably scared without the guy who used to decide everything for them.
I think I know how they feel. Constantly worrying whether or not you're about to make some big mistake.
Well, I can't understand being so afraid of messing up that you can't decide anything.
Wow, I agree with you for once.
The Union has to do a lot of thinking for themselves now that they're without the Dawn.
Isn't that how it should be?
Absolutely.
Zoffair drifts, so we're going back to the snow place. It was connected to where we got from Donbass to Zappius that way.
No, we were in the harbor. Not the one on this continent, on the other continent.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Where were we trying to go? We were in this harbor, we were trying to get back to Zappius. Okay.
We're trying to get to the city.
Yeah, there's a lot of cities.
The Empire.
You're in charge, sir. The blade drifts of Zoffair.
Yeah.
We will not go easy on you.
Don't use Nightingale. No better. Oh, there's your fire hat. That's right. You explicitly put that supposed to do that.
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
Fire hat.
Best practice makes perfect.
Little alert. You used an altered art. So the art that you had to put in your arts here, which was Wailing Havoc, is now Pyre Havoc while you have the Hellfire Sword.
Why did Yuri fall at Zod anyway?
The core was falling, so I couldn't see very well.
Oh,
Did
did
he
you see him
slip?
get stabbed by Soya?
What a clumsy lad.
You wouldn't be able to do
There's
much
no
without
way
Lexi.
Raven didn't see it. I
It
swear,
was
like, I
pretty
can see
hot,
everything.
so maybe he just wanted to take a refreshing dip.
Returning to the embrace of Mother Ocean? That's not like the boy at all.
Still, imagining it makes me want to crack up a bit.
There are better ways, sir. There are, in fact, better.
I like how they're talking about it. They're like, oh, and like realizing Lady might have less. Where are
Last time the big monster came by. Perhaps we need to approach it from the other end. Yeah, I know what we're looking for here. It's at the end of the dungeon anyway. Also, one of my favorite parts of the game,
The sign of victory!
because there's one thing that we see in a lot of the Tales games that we haven't seen yet. No, not all of them. Not all of them. I don't think it happened in Holy. It would definitely happen in Zoya. We definitely see it in Zoya. I'm trying to get on Baul!
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Don't encounter Link. I'm trying to get past you people.
That was too short.
You wouldn't know about this. Unless you play racist. Sort of have racist.
Oh yeah, no monsters.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
Destruction field!
He was like,
There's no way we're gonna lose.
He's like, this is too many buttons on this thing. Like, I'm pretty sure there's only like 1 or 2 buttons more than like the usual ones from back in the day. Then he's counting them. He's like, there's like 17 buttons. I'm like, actually, some of them don't make buttons. Ah!
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. How's this?
That's the poker.
She form changed when she learned that.
Let me on the giant whale man. Thank you.
There was a skit I think went on.
Oh, I landed on it earlier, why can't I land on it now?
I don't care what rock you crawled out from.
It's
Bring
one
it.
dude. All this is just to have this done.
Man, I want some more.
Kill Estelle, okay? You're using that way too much. I just want to see where I'm going.
Maybe stay still.
Who's next?
Yeah!
Yes.
I guess I shouldn't talk. I keep killing
side, right?
Oh, it's cold. So cold.
How much you want to bet?
So, what are you gonna do with the air crane?
Is
I'm going to use the energy to make an air converter.
other than
An air converter?
I mean, he's got a blaster core in his chest, so.
My plan is to efficiently convert the air into matter, decreasing the overall amount of air. But for that, it's ideal to have the converter use energy similar to both air and matter.
How is that energy different from air?
Elementally separated air transitions into matter in stages and eventually becomes stable. I'm going to stop its transition between the two states and develop a converter formula.
So it won't be air or matter?
It's a state that's closer to matter than to air, but it's still not quite matter.
So what
we
is
call
it?
it mana.
Ah, there you go.
Mana. To think that one short utterance could hold more gravity than the light used to lure fish out of the frigid sea at night.
It actually has a
had
really
it
long,
in
complicated
Symphonia. It was
name,
the main
but mana's
problem.
good enough. But it'll still be less stable than actual matter, so we'll need something to act as a core.
The Apatheia.
And a lot of air and Estelle's power to recombine the formula.
Using my power without the control formula will unbalance the air. It'll just flood out again.
But we can't just sit here and ignore that thing. And
Yeah?
it's a bet I'm willing to take.
I guess I should be the one trying to stop you, but I'm game to get in on this bet too.
I'll wager
like, you know what,
$1 billion gold on that.
The theory is correct. It'll be okay.
Ooh,
I'll
if you're all
return this
betting for the same
billion
thing,
gold
who's
to you
winning?
many times over.
Who gives the gold to who?
Oh, truly now?
Yep. Come on, let's head to the air crane.
To be fair, though, it is worth significant amount of money if you can patent this kind of tech in our world. So. Ow! I don't usually have problems with fighting enemies. This with 4 air cannons.
Resound, O cry of victory!
Well, you're assuming he's a bad guy. That just indicates some kind of bosses.
I tell you, thinking of a converter for air. You're quite the thinker. That's our genius mage girl Rita. Yep.
Well, I had a hint to go off of.
Come to think of it, you did say you'd investigated Zod, didn't you?
Despite its amazing size, it wasn't running off of air, even though it was a barrier blastia to protect the entire world.
A barrier blastia? Oh yeah, they were protecting the world from the Autophagos.
It's more like we sealed ourselves.
You mean to say it's been there for
It
a
sounds like
millennia?
the
It's
schism
as dogged as a
from,
philosophizing anemone.
Yeah.
Same goes for the Autophagos. It's been clinging to that barrier for just as long.
Alexei seemed to believe Zod was a weapon, but he couldn't have been more mistaken.
But the runaway air was the cause for the Autophagos' awakening, wasn't it?
The marine thing?
Yeah.
I'm not sure it was a barrier. Well, it was like a, yeah, it's kind of like a laser grid around the planet that'll prevent, like...
Ah, so that's why they would use a barrier running on power other than air.
But then, what sort of power was it using?
Didn't look so great, did it?
The children of the full moon, perhaps?
It was actually energy taken straight from them. Inside that giant core, it continued to power Zod as a virtually perpetual formula. Most likely, the energy was taken in exchange for their lives.
The light of life was extinguished from the children of the full moon.
So that's what Miorso's legend meant.
According to Duke, they did it of their own free will. They wanted to save the world.
The love the children of the full moon bore for this world is what created the barrier.
Poetic.
The power of love. Makes you want to cry.
They sacrificed themselves for the world.
You're dressed like Heihachi.
The children of the full moon were protecting us the entire time.
I don't think he knows what love is.
Our ties to each other will save us!
Smile of wavering darkness!
Hey, there we go.
Are there any more?
Well, I was doing this and then I started shifting through here, which is how I got what I got.
The sign of victory!
To do combat.
That's what I was looking for, like the strategy, like menu, but I didn't find it. Ow! I tried. He was further like that. He was further from this side than he was the other side, which is why I picked this side. Like early on in the game, like I'm scared of bugs.
Finish.
Nega.
Kinda if you're smart, like if you see them walking towards one direction, go the other way.
That's what surprised me. He was going not my way.
Yeah.
That monster's not gonna show up again, right?
Carol, do you not remember
If it
killing
does,
it?
you'll beat it up for us just like the last time, right?
You're mean.
Okay, I'm ready. Estelle, come over here. Now, I'll release the control formula. Once I do that, the air crene will react to you and produce more air. I want you to recompose the air formula into a stable formula closer to mana.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Okay, the water element is strong here, so imagine flowing water and let your body flow with the air. The theory behind materializing air is the same as performing magic. If Estelle can recompose the air into a state close to mana, then I should be able to guide the air into the Cyanoceal.
Can we do anything?
No. Go take a nap or something.
We'd freeze to death if we took a nap here.
We're pretty handy, you know. We can cook or fish or anything you want. Just tell us what to do.
I understand it's cold, but I'm pretty sure that's not a temperature.
I wouldn't say anything.
We can use the conversion formula we found in Zaude.
Conversion formula we found in Zaude.
That was for substituting life for air. Your life! You can't do that!
But if this fails, then we'll all be swallowed up by a flood of air. We'll be dead anyway, right?
We're all risking our lives. Let us help.
So if we put our life force into it, maybe.
All right. I'll use your life energy to guide the air into the Cyanoceal. If we do that, I think Estelle will understand the flow of the air without interference from me.
All right, everyone. Let's do this.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Ready, Estelle?
That makes sense to me.
Here we go. Everyone, come over here. Go ahead. Try and synchronize yourself with my formula. There, that's good.
Oh yeah, it's a rhythm game. Go from right to left on the top one. Press these buttons. Well, all that happens is that it goes, I think, through the year that's actually collected. I forgot thought about this before. Estelle's so far, dude.
Right? She's migrated from where she's standing.
Successfully reconstituted air.
The air is collecting in the cyanoceal. The formula's working. The force field is stable. It's gonna be okay.
What's it gonna do?
What happened?
Did it not work?
No, it's still under control, but what is this? Formula for reshaping the apatheia. It's reformulating itself.
The apatheia sent a formula in.
We get the spirits.
Yep. I don't think we get to summon them, but
They're connected to Estelle.
the
That voice. Bellius?
what do you think her name's gonna be?
Not Bellius.
Nope.
She's the water one. It's usually Undine.
Judith? Yes, it is I, Bellius. Or rather, I was once Bellius, but no more.
What's going on here?
Could the will of Bellius trapped in the apatheia have... Amazing.
I feel the waters of the world at my command. I am the ruler of the waters.
Okay, so did it work?
Did it
It's
work?
gone way beyond working. I never thought it would
She
gain a will of its
evolved.
own.
Nature's mysteries will forever transcend the limited scope of our imagination.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on this one.
Humans? What creature am I? Though no longer Bellius the Intellicaea, you have granted life to me. I ask that you give me a name.
We heard that before.
A being that controls the essence of a material. Maybe you're a spirit.
And so my name shall be...
The splishy splashy watercolored queen!
No.
An ancient word for the ruler of the waters. How about Undine?
So if there's 4 total,
Undine. Henceforth, I shall be known as the spirit Undine. Ah, I feel the power swell within me. Such is the benefit of the air which you saw fit to gather for me.
yeah, that's what I thought was cool. I was like,
It wasn't any cakewalk either.
That's what you were talking about, the spirits.
Receive this now as token of my thanks.
Zilia has them.
Undini, we need to get the world's air under control.
She's like, I'm Undine,
Please lend us your
Undini.
power.
You just gave her the name.
Very well. However, my powers alone will be insufficient.
Huh?
I control only the waters. You must gather those who rule the other elements as well.
The elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. We need at least 3 more.
We'll need help from the other Entelekea, won't we?
Shadow and Frost. Well,
I...
Light was always split between 2.
There are
It
very
was
few
kinda odd.
Entelekea
No, Light's
left.
kind of odd in these
Pharaoh,
games.
Gusios,
But
And Baul.
not Baul. He hasn't taken in enough air to create an apatheia.
she's like, do not dare.
And on top of that, I won't allow it.
Undine, do you have any ideas?
Which one's Grucios?
The shining forest of Arialumen and Reloise, the root of the world. Your friend Baul should know the location of these places.
She disappeared.
No, she is here. I feel her.
It seems like the air crane has quieted down too, even though we're not controlling Estelle's power.
Really? So, Undine is controlling Estelle's power?
You mean Estelle is really free?
Except she's not gonna summon him, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically,
Yes.
for somewhere.
That's great, Estelle.
They're not
Well,
summoned
things are
spirits.
sure taking a turn for the
They're just
strange.
spirits.
Yeah, I never would have
They're
dreamed
special in
any of this
Symphonia
would
for their
happen.
link to being summoned.
But we finally see the light at the
In
end.
Zilia, you can summon them using... Well, everybody can summon, actually.
It's a pinprick, but as welcome as the rays of sun that pierce into the ocean's depths.
Rita, you look happy.
So do you, Yuri.
There's no longer anything shackling Estelle. She can use her power without causing any harm to herself or unbalancing the air. So yeah, I'm happy.
Estelle's really free!
There's no guarantee she won't overdo things again, though.
We'll just watch her closely. If we don't, she might go back to healing people till she keels over.
Fast.
Was she upgraded already?
No, it's because I wasn't at the wedding. You need to be at like... It's because I was pushing it towards the thing already, but it doesn't... Boy. That's actually, I love that item because you can cheese the game pretty badly with it. Like 5 seconds of enemies not moving at all. You too, Ada?
Is Undine really here?
Yes. I can't really explain it, but she is here. I can sense it. Perhaps she dwells within Estelle.
Well, she was created through Estelle, so maybe the two are connected. Very interesting.
Hey, save the research for later, okay?
She moves to cover her chest.
Like,
I know. You don't have to...
What was that just now?
Isn't that where?
It came from the direction of Zaude.
Uh-oh, anybody cutscene? Yeah. Oh no! What is going on? Oh, of course the knights are being stupid. Why are we seeing crystals break?
Tried to strengthen the barrier, failed, and now it's broken through. Oh, we saw that thing. We need that activated crystal.
Oh. That had to be crazy evil. Just
The Atafagos. No. Has Zaude stopped working?
That's right. Now the sky is red.
Uh-oh. Do you think we might have done something to set this off?
That is the true catastrophe.
That thing does look like it could eat the whole world.
What are we supposed to do about something like that?
It's a touch too big to fillet with just my kitchen knife.
Oh, Patty never changed.
Hey, Rita. Duke said the Atafagos was born from air.
Huh?
So if the spirits convert air into matter, could we do something about the Autophagos if we had enough spirits?
Why is it in 3 different games you get the spirits to
know.
blast something? I
just-
swear.
I don't know, but I do think it's worth a try.
Plot
Let's try
twist,
it,
this
Yuri.
is all just the same story told from different perspectives. So each
Then it's
character is
settled.
different and good in a different way. Oh, it tells us Symphonia you feel good because you're
Yes, I see. Thank you.
you're the good guys that destroyed the schism, but in Tales of
The
Zillia,
servants
you
of the
destroyed
Autophagos
schism
are
of
attacking
the
the
bad
city.
guy. The bad guys
Nordopolica.
destroyed the schism.
Yeah. I actually consider.
I guess we can't ignore something like that.
A book
Let's go.
Series, if you wrote a book series where the main character is blind, but the main character.
Ooh, I'm gonna hurt that idiot who brought the Autophagos back.
What could have happened at Zaude?
Those nut jobs probably fiddled with the thing too much and broke it.
Thanks to Alexei, Zaude's no longer functioning like it was meant to.
Greed always eats itself. That wouldn't be a problem if there weren't other victims.
There are books.
This guy just never learns, does he? Things are gonna have to hit bottom before he consider changing his ways.
Like the
But they say
protagonist
that
isn't
thing about to eat the planet, right? Even an idiot would understand the situation.
I sure hope so.
the Autophagos' servants are attacking Nordopolica.
Focus on the enemy in front.
That was a good use of Angel Ring. You got literally every enemy. It's hot? It's not. It isn't. This is coming from me.
Focus on the enemy in front.
Stop the game because of that.
Correct. That's down there. You are burning.
Because I suddenly couldn't breathe.
Look! It's hanging on to the city!
That black thing. That's what we saw on the sands of Kogor.
Yeah, we
That was Pharaoh's vision. This is real. Be careful.
It looks like it's trying to eat the air of the shield. Is the Autophagos drawn to air?
This thing looks pretty mean.
Officially at the
It may
wrong
be,
part of a
but it's
light
what
of
we've
the
got on our
world where
line.
now
We'll reel it
blasters
right
are
in.
dangerous.
Come on.
Didn't they already say that he's attracted to
We know that the Autophagos. To water that. To fire. Okay. This is bad. We just started! Where's this one lead to? Water, okay, good. You can maybe try the other one then. you have fire, you can attack the other guy. Because they have reverse weaknesses.
That's my only fire.
You've also got Pyre Havoc.
Oh, that's right.
Which is your... That one's fire. Because of your Hellfire skill, Wailing Havoc's fire.
Oh. I thought I had a separate skill for fire.
Not yet. You need to use it enough to learn it, just like your Shining Fang.
Okay.
So you hit the... Yeah, you hit the other side. I think we might be out leveling it, to be honest. What level is it? I know, it's about us.
That was easy.
I hope the town is all right. You're right.
Because Andrew the other day showed us a picture and said, "Dang, 10 grade?
I can do even better than that."
Hold your position. We're gonna stop them here.
Things getting wild around here.
You were... I guess I'm saved again.
It seems that this was the only city to be attacked.
It was the only
This
city to
isn't
see
about
what
luck.
Where were you, Rita?
I went to check the barrier Blastia. Its power had been raised, and I guess the monsters were drawn to it.
Someone cranked up the barrier Blastia for some reason?
The power is returned to normal now.
We thought raising the power would protect us, but it turned out to be the opposite.
Send that message out, people!
I'll go
Let
see
everybody
the
know.
citizens. Feel free to rest here as long as you please.
Thanks for the offer, but we still have business to do. We better get moving.
You are all welcome at any time. Try stopping by when you have the time.
Thanks.
Bing bong, bong, bing bong. Bing bong.
Ew. I can't believe the Autophagos could spawn such a disgusting monster.
Doesn't the Autophagos look like that?
The illusion Pharaoh showed us. He was trying to make us feel the power of the Autophagos.
But it's no illusion this time. Oh man, are hordes of these things just gonna attack everything? Ow! Hey, no fighting!
It's all right, Repeat. He's just a little nervous, that's all.
And what's wrong with being a little nervous? I'm not gonna run away or
Why is
anything,
Repeat
I
biting
swear.
Carol? You're like, you're a coward. Relax, Repeat. He's a kid.
Like, there's no backing down now.
We're in this together.
Repeat does hold everybody accountable.
Yeah. Almost as much as Judy.
wonder why I like him so much. It feels like he's so much fun.
He's so funny. He doesn't say a single word, but jeez Louise.
It's great.
Let's check our abilities. We just beat a boss technically. Yeah, see. Oh, that's trash.
The guy with the nervous lanes over his head, does that mean we have a quest?
I don't think so. All I know is she's small, blonde, braids her hair, and wears a black hat. It's hopeless.
Her. Wonder why he's acting.
Can I buy some live bottles?
Nats was really working hard.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing a good job leading since Belly has passed away.
I'd like him to meet Undine. He'd be so happy.
Not right now. Once everything's settled down, though, let's give him a nice surprise.
Okay.
That monster.
Supplies Undine remembers everything too.
Australia was no match for it. I can't figure it out.
So how did we take it out?
Maybe there's something different about us.
Undine?
The spirits, perhaps?
There you go.
If the Autophagos really is close to air, then the spirits might actually affect it.
So can we put up more of a fight if we get the other three?
Yes.
Who knows? The four elements alone could control air, but we're talking about the Autophagos. I just don't know.
Yeah, and it's not like you can find Apathea lying around just anywhere.
There aren't many Entelekea left either.
You'd have to convince the Entelekea.
Hey, there are tons of Blastia all over the world, right?
Yes. They're an indispensable part of our society.
And cores are just
They're
pieces
about
of Apathea.
to be dispensable,
So
my
if the
friend.
four spirits aren't enough, we can just change all the cores of the world into spirits too, right?
Then we may end up with as many spirits as there are grains of sand.
Are you nuts? How do you propose to do that?
Even if we knew how, we'd still have to go to every single Blastia. I doubt the Autophagos would wait for us.
I think that's your specialty, genius.
Oh no! This is your genius plan.
Even if Yuri's plan worked, all the Blastia would stop working, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I guess so. All the cores would be gone.
What would the world become? People would lose the safety promised by the barriers.
All the functions that the Blastia maintained. Gone. It'll be inconvenient, to say the least.
Even Bodhi Blastia wouldn't work.
That's kind of wild, because like, I don't think they exist in the same world, but like if you look at Vesperia, then they just all turn into spirits, including the Barrier Blastia. Look at the Barrier Blastia, and in Tales of Xillia, there's something called Spirit Climbs, which are kind of like these zones that exist around.
Who cares? Blastia or no
And then the
Blastia?
world Zaude
a
as
single
the
war is
Blastia that
all
would have
I
been
need
covering
to
the
cross
entire
the
world.
ocean.
I admire
The
your
schism.
spirit, Patty.
Whack.
Well, isn't that all fine and dandy?
There'll be a lot of unhappy people, but we have to do it.
Like, to date, I know the
Otherwise,
only
the
two
world
that are
will
actually
fall to the
connected are
Autophagos.
Tales of the World, I think is what it's called, and Tales of,
Even if no
Symphonia.
one else ever understands why.
Well, for now, let's just get the four elemental spirits.
We'll cross those other bridges when we come to them.
Baul knows where the other Entelekea are, right?
Yeah, let's get back to the ship and ask him.
It's also gonna be a problem to go to the one that's at the floating city.
The shining forest of Area Lumen. and the root of the world, Reloise.
I've never heard of those places.
If only we could glimpse them.
It would make things far easier.
Goes too.
Baul says he knows. However, he doesn't want to tell us. Apatheas only come from the death of Intelakea.
He doesn't want to put his friends in danger.
Baul, listen. We want to protect the world, but we don't want to sacrifice anyone for it. We won't just take the Apatheia by force.
Baul,
He says they're not really dying.
please.
Tell us where the Entelakea are.
Area Lumen is in the northeast part of Tolbikia. Reloise is on the continent of Wikea.
Thank you, Baul.
We also need to go to the sands of Kogor, where Pharaoh is.
Right.
Wonder what element Pharaoh's gonna be.
Northeast Tolbikia. I wonder if that's the place where a new land just recently crystallized.
Wikea is that continent to the south of Ilikia, where the capital is, right?
Wakea. The Emperor Calx III sent scouting parties 4 times in order to claim the land.
Yeah, let's go there.
But every time they lost communication and no one ever returned. It's the last unexplored land on Terkalumares.
Why does it have to be a place like that?
If Wikea is that bad,
What do you mean?
then let's leave Reloise for last.
He says he'll leave things up to you.
Thanks, Baul.
Let's go.
We can't exactly dawdle forever.
She's from one of those continents, isn't she?
This part of the game is kind of like fuzzy in my mind. I thought we just went back to old air grenades. We could go to the Sands of Galore.
Yeah, we can go to that.
They got us from behind.
Our ties to each
What
other
are those?
will save us.
Makes sense. Love shots this heal.
I just thought something up.
That was a breeze.
That was an altar, right?
Yep.
What is this?
It is a bathhouse.
Yumanju's. Hello, fine visitors, and welcome to Yumanju Hot Spring Spa. Hey, what is this place? Sure, you have arrived at Yumanju Hot Spring Spa, home of the finest open-air baths that Terca Lumiere has to offer. The Yumanju Springs are famous the world over. What's an open-air bath?
It's a hot spring where you go outside to take a bath and relax. Take a bath outside? I've never heard anything like that.
I think you'll find that it feels quite nice and liberating too. I just get in the bathtub and hop right out as soon as I'm clean. Who cares how nice it is?
Here, it's best for your body if you soak for a while and relax. Open air baths, huh? Sounds like quite a sight to see. I wonder what it feels like to sit in them.
Oh wow, this sounds great. I want to go in. I think it sounds like quite a sight to see too, if you know what I mean. Wink.
Can we go in?
Unfortunately, you cannot. You cannot. What? Why can't we go in, you big meanie? I assure you, I'm not a meanie. The baths are simply being cleaned right now. Seriously? What a tease.
Let's come back the next time we get a chance.
I'm terribly sorry. We look forward to your next visit. It's just like the old Clink, clank, clank, clink. Tossing a coin out comes a drink. Sick. Right, I don't know. I really didn't explore a lot of this game. Never got to do the bathtub scene from the previous games.
No, one of them we kept going back, but we couldn't figure it out.
Are you wanting to start now? See that. Just park the car somewhere here.
Feel bad.
I don't think you should. It's not really within your control. Now this looks promising. Oh, this is the crystal place. Then what's northeast? This is northeast. Alright, I hope you folks enjoyed the rather short stream, but it is what it is. We can't really help ourselves. I say rather, so we did most of the stream, actually. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some Lufia 2, and hopefully we get to do the Ancient Cave. I learned today that you can't really gamble on stream, even if it's a video game. TikTok was like, you're being interesting. So we're going to try and keep the gambling off stream and try to keep it minimal so I don't get kicked off Twitch, which matters a lot more to me. Yeah. Peace out. I don't have anything else. Yeah, well, I have Twitch marked as like content for mature audiences, but you can't gamble on Twitch and TikTok. You can't gamble on YouTube either. But it's not really gambling, is what I'm confused. I don't know where they draw the line, because it's technically not money. Yeah. Anyway, peace out, folks. See you tomorrow.